Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Julian, and this is Julian's Living. Yeah, you saw the title right. I was fired as a content creator from a company after only 2 weeks, and here's the story behind it. So let me paint you a picture of what was actually going on in May 2019. I was on the verge of graduating from community college in Philadelphia. I was in the DVP program, digital video production, and I was actually taking clients on the side and, just shooting everything I could, really trying to get into the business and get my business right. But it wasn't consistent enough, so I had to look for a job. And I actually found a job at a accounting firm that was looking for a content creator. So I felt like that was right up my alley. So I submitted the application and heard back from them about 2 to 3 weeks. And I think it was after I graduated slightly, because my wife, my fiance, she's my fiance then, my wife now, was actually in town visiting for my graduation, and I started like right away. Now, first red flag, the owner of the company contacted me, and I swear I was promised the world. He made a comparison to Gary Vaynerchuk and his videographer D-Rock, and I felt like that was like, oh, this is my ticket into being a content creator for a company and really bringing value and gaining experience at the same time. Now, if you know Gary V, you know he's bigger than life. He's pushing you towards your passion, and especially if you're under him, he's definitely probably going to push you towards your passion and tell you to go for it at any age. So by the owner comparing, our relationship to Gary Vaynerchuk and his videographer, I was hyped. He really sold me on that and said we will be traveling to New York and, doing stuff in Philly, and I'll be following him around and doing all this extra stuff. And I was really excited about it. I couldn't wait to get started. Now, I'll try to paint you a picture of what this office looked like. I do have pictures, but I don't know. I don't think I want to, open that can of worms. But it was a office space in a building downtown Philadelphia. It was a big open space, a big conference table, a glass office over here in the corner here, and then some desks of people working here. And then in the back was like our section. We were in the smallest office, and it felt like it was someone here, I was here, someone else was here, someone else was there, and another editor was over there. So it was cramped, and then it just was like, okay, it's an accounting firm. How do we make this entertaining? So it did start off as a vlog, and, we just, did things on the fly. Nothing was really scripted. And I was really excited about this. I would make videos to encourage people right before I walked into the office and things like that. And I just was in a good space mentally.
Good morning, people. Just wanted to say what's up, and hope y'all have a good and productive day. I'm thankful. A lot of BS is happening in my life right now, but a lot of good. But that's how I go, though. Live life, though. Yeah, have a good Tuesday, though. I ain't get with y'all Monday because Monday was crazy. But enjoy.
So the first few days, I would just follow him down to the coffee shop or down the street to the store, and he would, talk about whatever he felt that day about, I guess, going to get your goals, and a little bit about, accounting. And I felt like that was cool. I was doing some transcripts for him, like captions and stuff like that. It's crazy that we have software now, because we didn't have software then for captions, and that was some tedious work that I hated. He knew I hated that. So yeah, I did a little bit of that. So I felt like he wanted to film all day in the morning and me edit everything, chop it up, have it presentable in the afternoon or the next morning to, upload for the morning vlog. So he wanted to do this daily, I'm thinking, and it just didn't work out like that. So I'm guessing we pushed out about 2 vlogs and, just chopped up the rest for, small bites for social media. And I didn't think that was kind of possible to film everything in the morning and then edit in the afternoon and then still go home at 5 o'clock. I would have to work a lot longer than that, and they weren't willing to pay that long. And speaking of the pay, it was $10 an hour. And I felt something was wrong when it was $10 an hour and they tried to put me on salary at $10 an hour so I wouldn't get any overtime pay. I felt like that was very cheap for the position you wanted me to play. And yeah, it didn't make sense to me. And as I mentioned, the setup of the office, I would have to sit there and be creative, like in that small room, no inspiration. I'm just sitting there with other people and it just wasn't a creative environment. So I would opt to sit out in the big room where everybody else was and having conferences and stuff. I could think, I could see, things of inspiration to, complete these videos and things like that. So I actually got 2 paychecks from them, and let me tell you how they actually got me out the door. So one day he called me and told me that he had to go to the New York office. And mind you, he promised me, oh yeah, we're going to go shoot in New York and everywhere, and got me all excited. But then he had to go by himself one time, and I never got to go. But after that, it just felt like, okay, he didn't have any work for me. Because usually I'm filming him, and he's kind of directing things that he wants me to shoot. And he couldn't show up that day. So I'm just sitting there trying to edit stuff. And then, me trying to find something to do. I'm doing like captions for something. And I guess he came in that day and he's just like, oh, I told you not to, worry about that video. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do in here? Like, I'm just sitting here, I'm supposed to be creating. So, I just try to keep busy. So he came up with a plan after that, like, well, maybe I should hire you per project. What do you think of that? And I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, like, we'll let's decide on a number and, it'll be contractual, So I tell you, that same day, at night, he had a contract for me, and I don't know if I, read it all the way, but, it was a per project type, deal, like a contractor. And I signed it, and I never got any work from him again. Now, I would not even have made this video if he wasn't making me promises all the way to the end, And me not getting any work from him, not getting any paychecks from him, I had to deliver food, to pay my bills. And I was getting married the next year, and everything, everything just was coming to a head, and I really needed money coming in. So I called him one time, and he just was like, yeah, I'm gonna have some work for you. I know you're getting married. I know you got things going on. I want to definitely, have you and help you out, blah, 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 blah. And that was the last time I talked to him. So why would he do that? Why would he promise me things and I got a wedding to pay for and all this stuff that's going on, and I got to rely on client stuff and delivering Uber Eats? It's like that was that was wild. I wouldn't even have made this video, honestly, if he didn't promise me. But those false promises, one in the beginning, we're going to be like Gary V, and at the end where he's going to, contractually, send me projects and we'll work on stuff. It's like, that was like the ultimate disrespect. That was the ultimate, letdown. And, I feel like I can't, fully trust people anymore. Like, I shouldn't even trusted that. That was, a rookie mistake. But, I'm definitely more conscious of, this industry and just life in general. So it's false promises, man. They look good and sound good, but man, it's terrible when they don't work out, It's wild. So honestly, it's nothing more to say about it. I said my piece, and that's just it. But if you like this story, you know what to do. Subscribe, like this video, comment your experiences with those false promises that people make, or your first time into content creation, and how did that work out for you. But yeah, that's all I got though. All right, I'll catch y'all. Peace.